And well, hello there. Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome back. Um, Kind of pretty cool and also very frightening to be streaming in so many different platforms at the same time. For those who don't know, I started streaming on YouTube, on Twitch, and on TikTok at the same time. And I mean, TikTok was the first time yesterday and seemed to work well, so didn't have any issues with the copyright for the music. So that's pretty practical. But yeah, guys, I respected my promise. I'm back. I am present. Hello, guys on YouTube. Heidi, friend. Um, yeah, this is bonkers. There's also a lot of places to keep up with at the same time, so my head is like spinning around a little bit. But hope you guys are doing well. Thank you for joining. I hope you guys enjoyed. There's quite a few things that are going to be on today's list in terms of what we're covering. So yesterday I reacted to Miley Cyrus's new album. I reacted to Joe Jonas's new album. Today I really want to cover the singles because I haven't covered any of the singles that have come out in the recent weeks. There's a lot of them. So grant me a moment to be able to go through them very quickly. We've got Lorde with Men of the Year. Reneé Rapp with Leave Me Alone. We've got Addison with a single that I don't remember the title, and the next ones I don't really know. Lauren Spencer Smith, Mabel, Ava Max, Halsey and Amy Lee. We got Tyla. We got Brittany Broski, Conan Gray, Jessie J, Fauja. I never pronounce her name right, and you guys always correct me for that. And a few others, and maybe an album or two at the end as well. Including Lights, a Canadian artist that I absolutely adore. Maybe the F1 singles that have come out so far. All in all, there is a lot to cover tonight. But it's going to be fun. I hope you guys are going to enjoy it. And yeah, I'm very happy to be streaming again. All right. Yeah, Lord, yeah. And you guys are really rooting for this set that we have today. Okay, so I believe, yeah, this song is the last or the new single that just came out by Conan Gray. Queen Broski, definitely. One day, you know what, in a wild dream, I'd like to sit down and like be part of I don't know, a podcast with her or something. She's such a funny person. I would love to sit down and get to chat with her one day. All right. We are music fanatics. I'm glad that you are. And today we're really going to enjoy all of that together. It's going to be messy. It's going to be insane. It's going to be chaotic. But you know what? It's already 8:30. So, I mean, Eastern time zone because I live in Montreal, Quebec. Might as well get into it. I want to start with Reneé Rapp. I've been dying to get into her single, and I was holding off until I could stream it. So she's got a brand new song called "Leave Me Alone" that apparently she also performed. There's also a music video for it. I will be doing music videos maybe tomorrow, potentially, and stacking them up. There's a lot of them that I wanted to react to. Wait, what? Sorry, I just saw your comment. You guys are from Montreal? Yeah, okay. Pretty cool. Nice. And yeah, the lagging, it may happen. I'm trying to look at like the bitrate for my streams, and it seems to be fair. I don't know if like TikTok is having issues specifically, but hopefully that resolves very quickly. All right. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, let's get into Reneé Rapp's new single. So, as per usual, I'm going to get my... I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what happened. Okay, it fixed. I have a feeling it might be a TikTok thing. It might be on their end because so far from what I'm seeing in terms of connection quality, YouTube seems to be fine. Twitch seems to be doing... No, not fine. What? Okay, I think something might have happened with my internet. Huh. What is going on? That's weird because YouTube is saying excellent connection. Okay. Okay. Let me see. I'll just wait it out a tad bit. Oh, it's definitely a TikTok thing? Okay, cool. That is a relief. But if you guys want to join on Twitch, because I'm multi-streaming on all those platforms, it is literally the same username. So if you look me up on Twitch, I'll show up. I'm live right now. Same thing. Well, the exception might be YouTube because I'm gonna have to stop it for the music copyright issues. But yeah. Which, by the way, if you're currently on YouTube, now is kind of the time to hop over to Twitch to be able to keep to continue watching the stream. Hopefully there isn't too much instability. I mean, I'm gonna stop YouTube in a sec, so maybe it's gonna help with. I mean, okay, that's fine. If you're good with TikTok, stay there. That one is not ending anytime soon. So, okay, YouTube people, once again. Actually, let me. Do I have the link to my? I really got to get better at this. I want to share basically my link to Twitch, but on my YouTube chat for you guys, so it's easier for you to access. Okay, hold on. All right, Twitch. We're gonna copy this link. Okay, you guys on YouTube. There you go. Okay, so if you're on YouTube, click the link in the chat, hop over to Twitch, and that's kind of the thing. So let me end that. I'll see you guys later on YouTube. Okie dokie. Now, I think it's time. It is time. Okay, Reneé Rapp. If you guys didn't know, I reacted to her previous album, which was excellent, by the way. Still go back to it from time to time. I've seen her live in concert in a small venue. It was amazing. She's such an incredible vocalist. She's funny as hell. Yeah, this is definitely not the first time me like consuming her content, her music. Oh, Sergio. Well, hello there. Boring. That's mean. Okay. All right. Well, you know what's not boring? Reneé Rapp. So without further ado, let's launch her song.
I'm a real bad girl, but a real good kisser.
Okay. Wait, that reminds me of something. Oh, wait, guys, Sergio is somebody I know. It was a joke. Okay. Okay. Wait. What? Hold on a minute. Okay, hold on. Are we back online? Oh no, I think that might have been on my end. Hold on, I had to stop the song. Okay. Hold on a minute. Is everybody back? I don't know what just happened. Might have been an internet thing. I really gotta call my internet provider. Something's up in my neighborhood. Okay. Guys, are you back? I can't tell because there's a certain delay, so you guys got to write back. I didn't mean to leave. I guess the internet kind of forced me out, but okay. I guess that's a thing. I really got to call my internet provider. This, you know what's the best part of all this? It's going to be unedited when I post it on YouTube after the fact, and so you're going to get the whole like panic in my face for a couple of seconds of like, hey, my internet disconnected, or at least my computer was saying that it was disconnected. So, you know what? I think my Twitch stream might have even suffered a little bit from that. Oh, don't tell me it's going to be that type of evening. That's so bad. Hey, Krista. How are you doing? Thanks for joining. Okay, it's all good now? Whoa. Okay, let me back it up a bit, and we'll continue the song. Okay, well, that was hard to... Okay. And that, I mean, classic Reneé Rapp breaking the rules. No, she didn't. Whoa, okay. I mean, I really like the rock sound that we're getting. There's a time and place for everything. I just wanna dance, don't take my picture. My ex walked in and my other ex with her. Leave me alone, bitch. Wow. Okay. Together, that's a real tongue twister. Okay. Wow, that was a track. There's something in the melody of it. It reminds me of... There's a song that has kind of like this this chant from like the 80s maybe. It's literally at the tip of my tongue. I can't remember it. But anyway, it kind of like the whole like leave me alone, I want to have fun part really rings a bell. But it's a great song, and honestly, I love the attitude. I really love how transparent and direct Reneé is in her music. And I love the line, my manager called me, said, "Where's the single?" And then the reply being, "Leave me alone, bitch, I want to have fun." Which it makes a lot of sense. But that other line, "I took my sex life with me, now the show ain't fucking." Which, if you know Reneé Rapp, she's an actress who was on the show. My Sex Life of College Girls, I think, is what it was called. And by leaving, I think the show was like shut down a season later or something like that. But she really was the it girl on that show. So, wow. That's, dare I say, this was a violent song. Like, I wouldn't want to be mentioned by her in a song like this. That does not seem great, but sonically a very interesting evolution from her previous album. I feel like it makes a lot of sense because a lot of the instrumentation is relatively similar, but it feels a little more not present, but more like I don't know how to call it, more self-affirmed, I guess, more nonchalant and less filtered in a way, although she's generally pretty much honest with her feelings and emotions. But anyway, with that was a great track. Sorry for those who had little issues there during the stream. I'm trying to keep tabs on my streaming quality. I think Twitch might be really having a hard time right now, or it might be my internet network. But I'm wired. I've connected a wire. You might not be able to see it, but there's a wire running. Let me see if I can see myself on screen so I can literally... Okay, so right here, there's technically a wire that goes under the door right here and into like the like far back room where my router is. So I'm technically wired, so it's not like the Wi-Fi or anything like that. Yeah. Anyway. Cool. So let me have a look at the chat. Chat. What are we saying? Oh yeah, she ate that 100%. Um, okay. I love it. It was so good. Wait, I get what you mean. It does sound a little familiar. There's something. There's like an '80s song with, um, you know what? Kind of like maybe Mickey. Like, hey Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my mind, mate. You blow my mind, hey Mickey. Anyway, there's a like a chat thing situation happening there that is pretty cool. Um, it's the apps. Yeah, maybe. I guess we're just a bad day for the internet. Although the bitrate seems to be excellent now, so that's that. Um, but yeah, okay. All right. So that was Reneé Rapp. Now on the list, we also have Lorde with a Man of the Year. So let me look that one up. So I've reacted to what was that in a previous video available on my YouTube channel. If you want to listen to that. But yeah, new single that just came out, Men of the Year. Also released around the time of her, I think, revealing maybe some new pronouns. So yeah, can't wait to get to know what this song is about.
Gliding through on my bike, gliding through.
Okay, that was not the sound I expected.
Like new
I think from her.
my recent ego death.
Okay.
Sirens sing overnight, violent sweet music. You met me at a really strange time in my life.
Okay.
Take my knife and I cut the cord. My babe can't believe I've become someone else, someone more like myself.
Okay. Okay.
Who's gonna love me like this? Oh, who could give me like this? Let it flow down to me. Love me like this. Now I'm broken up.
Interesting. Now it could be connected or it could not be connected to the recent headlines that she's made.
Go about my day, riding it like a wave, playing it any way I want. Switch mouthwash, jerk off. Days go by in a haze, stay up and sleep late. Who's gonna love me like this? Oh, who could give me like this? Where he flow down through me, love me like this. Now I'm broken open. Let's hear it for the Man of the Year.
Okay.
Hear it for the Man of the Year.
You know what? I expected this to be a little more sarcastic, like Men of the Year, like making fun of someone. But it doesn't seem to be the case. Okay.
Remember my gold chain, my shoulders, my face in the light. I didn't think he'd appear. Let's hear it for the Man of the Year.
Okay.
Man of the Year.
I kind of like that. The production in the end.
Hear it for the Man of the Year.
You know what? It's almost like a ballad, which is a very interesting choice to be a second single. Like commercially, she's really doing something completely different. It's not so much a catchiness. I mean, I feel like maybe this is, I don't know if it's like an official second single more than a promotional single, in the sense where it might have been a gift to the fans until the next really big like commercial bang. But it definitely has that vibe of like when finally coming to terms with who you are, you have the right person to support you. So I don't know, it doesn't feel like it's like a mockery of sorts. It really feels like thank you for being that person in my life, that Man of the Year. Yeah, and sonically, I really was kind of thrown off at the beginning, but then towards the end, it really felt more like what I would have expected from a single from Lorde. Although, mind you, I don't know. I think I'm expected something a little more like upbeat. It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a really interesting album. So far, we're really getting something unconventional. Not that like Lord's music was conventional, but like melodrama might have been a little closer to your standard pop album, if I remember correctly, pop dance ish. And this is like compared to it, for example, it's a very different. It's a very different approach, very different strategy. Um, Kind of like the anti-pop or the antithesis of pop in a way. So yeah, very interesting. Very interesting. All right, what are you guys saying? Same. The tickets were gone in 5 seconds. Oh yeah, she will be in Montreal. I think at Bell Center, if I'm not mistaken. Is it related to her feeling like a man? Some days I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I mean, she did. I honestly did not read the headlines as much as I maybe should have. But there was some talks of her changing up pronouns or like non-binary or feeling like she swerves in between the genders potentially. So I think it's like a mix of coming to terms with that and having the right person in your life to support you and that type of realization. Um, yeah, exactly. Some days she feels like a woman, and then other days she feels like a man. So interesting. I mean, I'm here for the album. I'll be here for the album. I'm waiting for the album. I'll be reacting to the album. Very interesting so far. And just side note, I've been listening to what was that quite a bit as well. I really like that song, and it's at first I was like, okay, it's interesting, and then it really grew on me. So kind of a little update as to the last single that came out. All right. I'm still laughing because I'm seeing at the very top of the chat, like when Sergio was saying boring, which by the way, I like I said during the reaction, it's a complete joke. Like it's, I know Sergio very well, and he meant it as like a prank because we send each other jokes like that once in a while. Um, and you guys came to my defense, and I appreciate it so much. It was low key really like beautiful to watch. Um, Honestly, it made me really, really, really laugh. But then the whole thing about like glitching was happening, the stream having issues, and I kind of got distracted. But no, it's all good. It's I love the internet. It's very entertaining. Um, Okay, all right. That being said, let's move on to Addison Rae. She announced her album that will be coming out in just a bit. In the meantime, she released another single called "Fame Is a Gun." So I've reacted to Diet Pepsi, Aquamarine. I did High Fashion, but I can't find the video. Like I know I listened to it. It's part of one of the streams, but I think I didn't. I forgot to export it or something like that, so it's not posted. But I have heard it before. Headphones on as well, which was a little less up my alley. But I'm really curious in terms of a famous gun. And then she also has her self-titled debut album coming out next Friday, actually. So I'll be obviously there to react to it. So, without further ado, let's start Fame is a Gun. Ooh. Okay.
Tell me who I am. Do I provoke you with my tone of innocence? Don't ask too many questions. That is my one suggestion. You know I keep it real. I live for the appeal. Knew it from the start. It was the only way to mend my broken heart. Don't ask too many questions. This is my one confession. It never was enough. I always wanted more. I always wanted more. Fame is a gun and I pointed blank. Crash and burn, girl, baby, swallow it dry.
Okay. It's giving Kylie Minogue in the early 2000s, and I really, really like it.
I'm gonna make it, gonna go down in history. Don't ask too many
Okay. Anytime that a song says glamorous, I can't help but to think of Fergie. Wow, okay. Yeah, really like that early synth 2000 pop music. Even maybe Madonna had some sound like that for a minute. Huh. Well, would you look at that? I think this one takes a top spot in terms of the tracks that I've like the singles from her that I mean, besides her AR EP, which had a few that were so catchy. But in terms of like the newer stuff that she's released that probably will be appearing on her next or upcoming album, this is probably the one that takes a top spot in my opinion. I really like there's something, I mean, some might say that it's boring because there's a certain repetitiveness to it, but there's a slow build up, like a very minute build up throughout the track, which I really appreciate. And yeah, I mean, I like what she's talking about as well. That I mean, she's literally in stardom right now, so it's not anybody can relate, not everybody can relate. I certainly cannot relate to that, but I like that she is acknowledging it. It's pretty fascinating to see her story and her process. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to her album, and this one is going to be on repeat a little bit. Yep, for a little while at least. And I mean, we just have a week to go before her album, so it's going to be great. All right. It's catchy. It is catchy. Yeah. I'm getting ready to hear this on the radio 100 times a day. I don't think it's going to be a very radio friendly, or at least not with the radio format that currently is popular. Considering the fact that, you know, from a marketing standpoint, the radio, unfortunately, I guess in a way, really now targets like an older audience. Because it's that generation that isn't quite listening to music on streaming platforms. Or at least that's what's prioritized, or people at work that cannot listen to music necessarily, but they play radio in the background. Yeah. So from a marketing perspective, radio, I don't think it's going to be a good performer on radio, but I feel like maybe a few like indie stations or more low key, radio stations, they might tap into it. And you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, this song really reminds me of like the opening of a show in the early 2000s. Like it really feels kind of like that. I don't want to say industrial, but like there's something about it that feels almost like detached, which is really interesting. So anyway, that was that. I mean, I'm looking forward to the album. We'll be there to listen to it for sure. Okay. Next artist that we have on the list is Lauren Spencer Smith. I reacted to her last single, the first one off of the future album that is going to be released sometime. I just don't remember the date. If Karma Doesn't Get You open parentheses, I will, close parentheses. That was the song I reacted to last time. She released a brand new single called Bridesmaid. And that is off of an album coming later this year, I think. So and I remember, I mean, her first album was literally like therapy. So this album seems to be maybe a little bit different. There was a lot of country tones in the last single. I don't know if that's going to be maintained in this brand new single. So Bridesmaid, the single, singular.
We'd stay awake for hours, picking out the kinds of flowers I'd have in my bouquet. Said you catch it on the day you're in the family picture. You felt like my older sister, the one I never had. Yeah, we got along like that.
It's in the past tense, okay.
First one that I choose. You were the last one that I'd wanna lose. I thought you'd be my bridesmaid. It's funny how our lives changed.
Ouch.
Tell me, what was it for when you said you'd be my best friend? You'd love me till the world ends. And now I finally found the man that I adore. But you won't be my bridesmaid anymore.
Ouch. I mean, I do remember her talking about a friendship that ended on the previous album. I don't know if it's about the same friendship or a different friendship. And if it's a different friendship, poor her, she's losing friends left and right.
We were younger, laughing through the heat of summer. Long talks in your backseat, sharing secrets I still keep. Been so long that I forgot all the reasons that we fought. I'm stuck with my regrets, staring at your empty dress. I thought you'd be my bridesmaid. It's funny how our lives changed.
But I really like her tone. There's something in her singing that feels relatable.
You'd be my best friend. You'd love me till the world ends. And now I finally found the man that I adore. But you won't be my bridesmaid anymore. Who's gonna fix my hair and wipe the tears away? Who's gonna hold my hand and tell me it's okay? Who's gonna stand behind me when I say I do? Oh, it'll be someone but not you.
Wow.
And I thought you'd be my bridesmaid. It's funny how our lives changed.
Ooh.
Tell me, what was it for when you said you'd be my best friend? You'd love me till the world ends. Now I finally found the man that I adore. But you won't be my bridesmaid anymore.
Whoa. What a switch up. Okay. Ouch. You know, here's the thing. I particularly like songs that are not about traditional like love. Like most of pop music is about love and relationships, romantic relationships especially. But there's something, I have a sweet spot for songs that are not about love and romantic relationships. It's nice to hear different stories, to hear, and especially in the case of a song like this where it's really descriptive and it was really painting the image as to what could have been, that I really just appreciate that. And sonically it's something similar to her older project compared to the first single that came out for this project, which if I read correctly, I think it's The Art of Being a Mess. That's how it's going to be called. Anyway, all this to say that I really, really liked it. And I mean, there's something about her performance and her tone. And she's Canadian too, by the way. So always going to be support. Always going to be support. Wow. English today. Always going to be supporting my Canadian artists. But yeah, just I really really enjoyed this, and it really is reminiscent of her first album that I truly enjoyed, which I should go back to because I haven't listened to in a minute. But yeah, no, great singer. I really liked it. Great song, Bridesmaid. Um, yeah, didn't expect to take that route, but it was a great avenue to explore. So looking forward to her album as well, coming out later this year. It is a sad song, but it's beautiful. And I think she, if I might be wrong here, but if I remember correctly, she was born in the UK but moved when she was a toddler to Canada, was raised here, and participated or auditioned for American Idol, and then got to a certain level, and then ended up having her own career. So you might have come across her at some point in time. But yeah, and if you haven't listened to her album, which is called Mirror, that came out 2 years ago or so, I really, really recommend her. It was therapy. I think I cried when I listened to that album, and it's probably in the recording that I have on my channel as well. So, anyway, all right, that was Lauren Spencer Smith. Next up on the list, we've got Mabel. Mabel, British artist. You might have heard a couple of her songs. Her last album, I really, really thoroughly enjoyed. About Last Night. There were some great bangers on it. Very good, solid pop project. You might be more familiar with Mabel from the songs Don't Call Me Up, or Mad Love. If I'll play just a snippet for you, those of you who might not know, but that would be Don't Call Me Up. Let me skip it. Something like that. I don't know if you guys know her. Don't call me up. I'm going out tonight. Feeling good now you're out of my life. Don't talk about us. I mean, it was more popular in the UK than it was here, but artist that I've been keeping my eyes on for a while now, since her album came out back in 2019, so it's been a minute. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Anyway, all this to say that she announced that she has a mixtape coming out relatively soon, and she's got a new single called January 19th that came out last week, I want to say, something like that. So this is what we're gonna listen to right now. My birthday to the day. Don't feel like I've changed. Ain't done shit with 28. Always trying to reinvent myself. Yeah, always trying to be. Wait, are we the same age? Put myself through hell for ya. Don't know why I fell for ya. I should've known myself better. Oh, okay. Trying to keep it all together. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, hold on. That switch up in production. What? Only one now till I'm on stage in a way. So I'm putting on my face. Hiding these feelings, and I should've known myself better. I know that it's easy to forget her. I'm trying to keep it all together. I'm really appreciating that Afro beats from her. What? And the switch up? Okay. Whoa. Okay. Wow. I did not expect that at all. She's in her past projects, she's been very mainstream pop oriented, synth pop. Um, yeah, I did not expect that, but it sounds really, really good. I really like it. I'm curious as to what the decision was behind releasing a mixtape rather than an album. Although she did mention something along the lines of like it's been 10 years in the making, like she's taking older songs that she wanted to put out. So it might just be a project for the fans more than anything else. But yeah, and then I looked it up. Obviously, her birthday is 1 month after January 19th. So her birthday is on February 19th, 1996. So she just turned 29. She was born in Spain. Huh, look at that. Interesting. But yeah, all this to say that wow, what a surprise. What a surprise. I cannot wait to see what the rest of the mixtape has for us in store. That was really a solid song. And I'm particularly like I love R&B, I love Afrobeats, I love exploring that genre. I really appreciate it. There's something that's so moving about it. It just feels natural. It feels exhilarating. And so I really love that she tapped into that side. But also the switch up in the production was really, really cool. It was still Afrobeats, but like a different like instrumentation completely between the verses and the chorus. So it brought the track to life in a way. So wow, okay. That was a pleasant surprise. Yeah. Wow. Okay. I'm so happy I'm getting to catch up on the singles. It was overdue. Now, all right, next artist is Ava Max. So last song that I learned that I listened to rather would be Lost Your Faith a while back. I think it was somewhere I want to say like maybe in March. Was it before my trip? Anyway, it's been a minute. Really like Lost Your Faith. There was Spot a Fake as well, which I really, really enjoyed. But she released a brand new single called Loving Myself, which came out right before I was about to say Osheaga, which is a music festival in Montreal. Not at all. And then the other one I have is Burning Man, which wrong. Coachella, that's what I meant to say. So it's a song that she released right before or right after Coachella, around the time. And she had some advertising and marketing around that song. So, all right, friend, take care. I'll see you next time. And if you want to catch up, everything's going to be posted on YouTube, hopefully shortly. And same, Heidi, enjoy. Have a good night. All right. So Ava Max, Loving Myself. Let's listen to this. Okay.
I don't need nobody. I'm loving myself tonight. It's all about me. Yeah, it's good for my health. And I know how
Oh, she's got a slight voice crack. That's really interesting.
Nobody can love me like I'm loving myself. Heartbreak survivor, feeling lighter. I'm sweeping myself off of my feet. Woke up on fire, shining brighter, like I could build the world around me. I give myself butterflies, Donatella on my eyes.
Okay.
Until I die, shout out Chanel number 5. Spend my money all on me. Every day is fashion week. All my exes RIP. Baby, c'est la vie. I don't need nobody. I'm loving myself tonight.
Okay.
It's good for my health, and I know how to please me. I don't need no help. Nobody can love me like I'm loving myself.
I really enjoy the production on it.
Look in the mirror, can't resist, yeah. I wanna kiss myself on the lips. I know I deserve but now I see a masterpiece. I give myself butterflies, Donatella on my eyes, Marilyn until I die.
Okay.
Shout out Chanel number 5. Spend my money all on me. Every day is fashion week. All my exes R.I.P. Baby, c'est la vie. I don't need nobody. I'm loving myself tonight. It's all about me. Yeah, it's good for my health. And
I wonder who produced that song,
please me,
actually.
I don't need no help.
Let me see.
Nobody can love me like I'm loving myself. Loving myself.
Pink Slip.
Loving myself. Loving myself. Loving myself. Loving myself. Loving myself. Loving myself. Nobody can
Okay.
like I'm loving myself.
I really enjoy the production on it. It's really interesting. And I'm looking at a list of songs produced by the same producer, Kyle Buckley, also known as Pink Slip. And the recent songs include Gnarly by Cat's Eye, EPKA by Kesha that I reacted to, her Ava Max's previous single, Lost Her Faith, as well as the one before that, Spot or Fake. Who else? Who else? Jason Derulo, Glad You Came. Huh. Hands on Me as well. Okay, couple of songs starting to be a little more mainstream in the recent year. Here's the thing with Ava Max. I really like it in terms of production. My only criticism, and it's been a criticism from before, and I got so many comments about it. It was one of my first videos on YouTube. I think like maybe my second album reaction, if not maybe even my first. Her previous album that she released, Diamonds and Dance Floors, which I tend to go back to. It's fair pop music, but lyrically, my slight issue is that the lyrics tend to be a little too simplistic for me. Like, give me a concept album, give me like a story, give me something that's a little more deep. I feel like it's very surface level, and it's and I think the word that really pissed a lot of people off when I used it was generic. But I'm seeing tones of this again in this track. I really like the previous one, which was I forgot. Lost Your Faith. There was something a little more that I got from it. Spot or Fake was really like catchy. I really like the production of it and the melody, but I mean, other than like, I like the fact that I like the sound of it, the song itself is not grasping me the way that I want Ava Max's music to grasp. So, and it's off of an upcoming album called Don't Play, if I'm not mistaken. Or Don't Click Play. I just saw it. And that's going to be released a little later this year. I believe it's going to be in... I want to say September or August. Don't click play. Hold on a minute. It's going to be released. August 22nd. It's going to be part of it. I don't know. I guess I'll see in the whole like set list, or not set list, but like track list rather, what it sounds like. I do. I see what you mean, Krista. The Lady Gaga vibes. Maybe a little bit like I'm trying to think of the era that would match. But then again, like at least Gaga's like lyrics, they say something that's a little more deep than what I'm getting from like a track like Loving Myself. It's not a bad track. I'm gonna go back to it and I'm gonna listen to it. There's just, I don't know why I have this part. Like Heaven and Hell was really interesting to me as an album. Her first one that was released back in 2020. There were really great songs on it, and at least there was something really catchy about the melody or the melodies rather through the songs. But there's really just, I want to see growth, I think, and I lyrically have not seen that growth since the first album. So that's where I'm maybe a little more picky. And if you give me a hard time because of it, I understand why. I mean, by no means it's a bad track. It's just I'm just waiting for that. All right, so that wraps up the reaction for that track. Next, I wanted to listen to Halsey and Amy Lee's track that they released ahead of Halsey's tour, but it's also for a film called Ballerina. Anyway, just wanted to listen to it, kind of dive deeply for a second in her music, and then pop right back out. Hand that feeds. Let's go. Amy Lee from I forgot the name of the band. Oh no.
I know I should have the spirit. I know you would tell a lie.
From Evanescence. That's what I want to say.
And say it all so proudly. But do you know your crimes? And do you think about me? And were you ever mine?
Ooh, I feel like it's gonna. Okay. Okay.
Cause you know you can turn around and bite the hand that feeds.
Ooh, I love how haunting it is.
Every promise that you break,
Okay.
every time you try to place the blame on me. I don't wanna control the pain, turn it into the fire. The feeling rushes through me. Can you
Oh, I love this.
cry? But after all, I'm standing.
Like that slightly industrial rock sound. Okay, okay, okay. Will that be like that big? No, okay, it just dies down.
That's why you bite the hand that feeds.
Okay. Interesting. Now, just a quick mention because it is something that people don't necessarily. I mean, I to make a long story short, worked in the music industry, so I have a bit of background from the business perspective of music. This is a song that's meant for a movie. So there are two different cases usually of what happens in terms of music that is released in the promotion of a movie. It's either that the song was written by the artist ahead of time and it was sold after the fact, after the writing, after the intent in the studio. Or alternatively, they were commissioned to write a song for the movie. So depending on the case, you're going to have either a very personal song that ends up being like just headed off to a movie for a soundtrack, or they're going to go in studio with the movie in mind. They probably saw a couple of scenes, if not the entire thing, maybe not fully edited in final version yet, but at least a solid chunk of the project. And they're going to go into the studio and write for the movie with that in mind. I feel like this track is probably the latter of the two, which means that they really made something that's really dedicated to the story of the movie. But I really, really enjoyed the sound of it. It reminds me of her album "If I Can't Have Love, I Want Power," which was definitely more rock sounding, a little more experimental, industrial ish. Music for Vampire Diaries, maybe. It does sound like it. I believe that Ballerina is like a suspense movie or a scary movie, so definitely fits the vibe. But yeah, that was a great track, and I really like those dark vibes from that rock sound that we got. So great song, great song. I just wanted to listen to it because I saw a couple of clips on TikTok of them performing on Halsey's tour, and I think Evanescence is also opening up for her before they go off on their own tour at some point later this year, maybe, because I know they're coming around to where I live. So anyway, all this to say that yeah, it's a great little track. Really enjoyed it. Okay, next one. We got Tyla. We're going to go back into Afrobeats. Tyla released a brand new single. It is called Bliss. Sorry, I was waiting for the webpage to load. Bliss came out this year, and it might be, yeah, it's been a minute. I think about a month, maybe. But I wanted to get to it because I never got the chance. So let's listen to that. And which, by the way, reacted to her album last year. Great album. Really enjoyed it. If you want to listen to that. For those of you who are here actually for the first time, I usually stream, react, and post on YouTube and Twitch. This is my second time streaming on TikTok, but I've been like on the other platforms for over 2 years now. So if you want to catch up on my content, feel free to go to my bio on TikTok, click on the link. It'll bring you to my YouTube channel. It has all the videos that I post as much as I can because I'm sometimes a little inconsistent, but I try to get to as many projects as possible. They're all music reactions, or most of them at least. So yeah, welcome. Glad you guys could make it. That being said, Bliss, Tyla, let's go. Ooh.
I don't wanna be in the world without you. Baby, I don't wanna let you on my side. I don't wanna ever break away from you, or the light might go away. I need you in my life. Let my smile bring you peace of mind, burning desire. When you throw your arms all around me, to feel all your passion, you and I create magic. I discovered wholeness when you look me in my eyes. I see further than hindsight. Take me out my mind.
Ooh. Okay.
Take me out my mind. You take me to bliss. Never found a love like this. Never found it, never found it. You take me to bliss. Never felt a love like this.
Yeah.
Never found it, never found it.
I'm so late on that one.
Lovely paradise. You're the coke to my Hennessy. Every turn leads you back to me. Burning desire when you throw your arms all around me. Need to feel all your passion. You and I create magic. I discover wholeness when you look me in my eyes. I see further than hindsight. Take me out my mind.
I really like the instrumentation on it.
Take me out my mind. You take me to bliss. Never found a love like this. Never found it, never found it. You take me to bliss. Never found a love like this. Never found it, never found it. Lovely paradise.
Wow. It has the Afrobeats feel, but a very popified version of
Be
it.
in the world without you. Baby, I don't wanna let you on my side. I don't wanna ever break away from you, or the light might go away. I need you in my life.
Wow. Okay, Y'all are gonna call me crazy for what I'm about to say, but there's something about the vibe of the song, something in the instrumentation that really reminds me of a track by Vanessa Hudgens when she started releasing her music. Um, it's kind of crazy, but it's called Say Okay. I'm gonna play it a little bit because I really want to compare them side by side, but there's something kind of really smooth sailing about it that reminds me melodically of Say Okay, the song by Vanessa Hudgens, which I kind of skipped into it a little further, but like there's something kind of like really just easygoing with the percussions of it. I'm just waiting for the chorus to hit. I might sound crazy, guys. It might just be me, but okay. So this would be the chorus. There's something like really smooth about it. So I'm getting the same type of energy from the other track. It may not sound quite the same, but it's really just what I feel listening to it. That I feel there's some like similarity between both. But yeah, no, I'm not quite sure from a, I guess, marketing music industry perspective, like how that came to be, how Tyler decided to release Bliss. It's a great track. I'm really happy that I got to listen to it. I have no idea what the strategy was behind it, if it's part of an upcoming project or if it's not. I don't know. But great track. I really enjoyed it. There's something so vibey about it. And I really, really enjoyed it. That's another banger from Tyler. Nice. Okay, now let's move on. There is a Brittany Broski who released a brand new single. So I reacted to The Sun that came out a while ago. It is on my YouTube channel if you want to have a look at that. It was one of those videos where I messed up the sound really, really bad. So I don't even blame you if you don't want to watch the full thing. But we are back. There's a single that just came out. It's called Stained. I was really surprised. I mean, I had seen clips of Brittany Broski singing on her like podcasts and TikTok videos, and that girl has a voice. That girl definitely has a voice, and I'm happy that she's exploring it in music and really putting out her original material. So anyway, this is Stained by Brittany Broski, which is crazy to think that I'm reacting to music by Brittany Broski. Hopefully I'd love to meet her one day. She seems like such a funny and fun person to be around. Stained, let's go.
His heart was heavy and his mind was crowded. Didn't leave much room for me. But he kissed me sweetly. Love was sugar-coated. Now it's rotten on my teeth.
Ooh, okay.
Shoes on the carpet, hands on my body, smoke in the darkness.
Oh, she's got a little bit of a raspy voice.
So take me to the river, drown me in the deep. By your love, I can't get myself clean. Dirty as a sinner, apple from the tree. By your love, I can't get myself clean.
I can definitely see the southern influence on it.
Stained by your love. My soul was spotless, unpainted canvas, for he walked in the door.
It's crazy.
Pulled the leather and I
Woo!
dropped the baggage. My feet still drag across the floor. Shoes on the carpet.
What?
Smoke in the darkness. Still smell it on me. So take me to the river. Drown me in the deep. By your love, I can't get myself
Wow. I can literally see her having a full-out show in southern Texas, and just like rocking it out. That's crazy. Brittany Broski, ladies and gentlemen, and anyone in between. What? That's crazy. How? She's got such an amazing voice. To think that she had an office job many years ago and then accidentally became famous because of her kombucha reaction, and she's now able to put out music using that voice is it's mind-blowing to me. What? There are some people in life where you're just in awe of them. You cannot touch them. You just cannot do, like, you just have to appreciate them the way that they are. Brittany Broski was one of them. She's one of them. Please release an album. I would love to listen to an album like that. I love the themes that were addressed in the lyrics of the songs that we've listened so far. I love her voice. I love the production. I love the kind of it's a little bit like dirty, a little bit grungy, but like with attitude, but like still relatively clean. It's weird to explain, but all this to say that, yeah, I really, really, really like her sound. Good for her to explore that avenue. Good for her. Amazing. Anyway, all right, that kind of sums it up. I am going to jump into Jessie J, who released a previous single called No Secrets. Reacted to that a couple of weeks ago. That's also on my YouTube channel. And she released another song. No Secrets was really a classic R&B type of like low-key chill song. But now she released something called Living My Best Life, which I think is quite the opposite. It's going to maybe be more of a pop track. I don't know what to expect. So I guess let's dive into it. Oh. Oh.
You show me how to live it up. I love the way you find you're happy. I'm watching you glow, baby, show it off. Yeah, you.
Okay, it kind of has like a synthwave 80s vibe to it.
You taught me how to turn it around and kiss away the fear. No looking down as long as I'm here.
Okay.
After all these years, finally living my best life. I gotta dust it off and just let go.
This is right up my alley.
Lose control. No more tears. Finally living my best life.
I love this.
And now I just can't get enough. Yeah.
Okay. And vocals. Yep. That's what I was waiting for. I want vocals. I want this to be like a big build up at the end.
You taught me how to turn it around and kiss away the fear. No looking down as long as I'm here. No more tears. I'm not wasting time being sad tonight.
I feel like we're thrown back to the 80s. Yes. Aha! Her vocal. This woman's vocals. Oh, wow. Okay, listen, guys. I'm gonna confess something here. Okay, I'm gonna say, when I saw the title "Living My Best Life," I was like, how corny can this be? Like, how? I feel like well, to be fair, there is some context to understand. I have an ex that used to say, "Oh, I just want to live my best life all the time," and I think I got fed up with that expression. It really got on my nerves really quickly, and I was like, just anyway. I'll stay polite on this stream. And anyway, all this to say that when I saw "Living My Best Life" as the title of the song, I was like, oh, I don't know how I'm going to feel about this. This has brought me to the opposite end. I am loving this track. It's right up my alley. I love that nostalgic throwback 80s feel to it, kind of synth wave, synth pop moment. Her vocals are incredible. By the way, I saw Jessie J live back in 2018, when she came to Montreal. And listen, I want to say that there's really two artists that are competing for the best vocals that I've ever heard live in my life. Those two ladies, okay, maybe three. There's Ariana Grande, Beyonce, Jessie J. Top 3 vocals I've ever heard live. And what I really, really, really loved about Jessie J's concert when I saw it was that it was a smaller venue. It was a little more intimate. I was closer to her. And she really had the time to... She improvised. I think I might have said that in my last reaction, but she literally improvised in front of us live. And she was able to spin off Who You Are into this like bridge, I guess, or outro that she just made up on the spot with her piano player. She just like continued the chords, and then she just created lyrics on the spot. And she had this like whole riff that she did at the end where she went from like a super low note or a very high note, and then she went all like down the scales. It was wild to hear. I've never had shivers the way that I had in that moment of my life. So anyway, all this to say that like this is a great combination of sonically fun, interesting melody, great vocals. I mean, it's Jessie J. That's about it. Yeah. Anyway, great track. I'm going back to it for sure. Okay, now this brings us to Conan Gray. So, funny little story about Conan Gray. First song I ever listened to and reacted to of his was a Christmas single, which was definitely the wrong decision. I don't know why I did that, but here's the thing. He has an album that's coming out relatively soon, later this year, and I'm gonna go back in his discography and yeah, just like before the album, I want to really go explore his music before. This is gonna be like, it's a first single off of a project. I don't know his musical history other than that one holiday single, which I was like, this stuff, it can't count. But he released a brand new single called This Song, and we're gonna listen to it together. It's a single off of a forthcoming album, and let's go. Okay.
You know that I love you, and I have a feeling that you love me back. We're sat in my bedroom, and I hear your heart like a train on the tracks. Your eyes are like heaven, your voice is like rain. 11, 11s, they all hear your name. I'm I wrote this song about you.
Oh, this reminds me a little bit of like the script
You knew
ish.
something I tried to say, but now I'll say it straight. I wrote this song about you.
Oh, I like the strings.
And you're playing all of your favorite songs. You joke about your mother. She can't help but cry when she hears Elton John. You're singing obnoxious. I'm laughing like spring. Your brown racer jacket, my hands through the sleeves. The smell of your perfume is all over me. I can't wash it off, so it's easy to see that I wrote this song about you.
Aww.
Something I wish you knew. Something I tried to say, but now I'll say it straight. I wrote this song about you. You know that I love you. Is it done believing you might love me too? Yeah.
You know what? There's something about this track.
Now you know that I love you.
Interesting. We're really getting like 2000s throwbacks, I feel, in sounds. Like I remember hearing this, especially as like music in movies and like rom-coms from the 2000s, when they have kind of like that separation moment or breakup moment, and they're realizing that they are missing each other and they want to get back to each other. But also this sounds like and I actually, the album cover, which the single cover is going to be the album cover from what I understand, is him in a sailor outfit. And I'm not gonna lie, the song sounds like you're sailing. It really sounds like you're on a boat in the ocean and you're kind of smooth sailing through the wind. There's something about the the drums, but specifically I forgot, the not the toms. Anyway, there's a certain like pattern, like ta 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 ta, which is, it feels like a wave, like when you're like going up and kind of halting because of like the wave going up. It's weird. I know my brain works in very visual ways sometimes, but it kind of like woo-doo-doo and like kind of going in like a boat on waves. So I find this very fitting with the album cover. It's very aesthetically matching with the sound. And yeah, I mean, I had a feeling that we'd get like that type of content in terms of lyrics, in terms of storyline. Once again, I'm not 100% familiar with the rest of the discography, but I really appreciate it. I want to hear it in the context of a full album. I don't think it's a track that I personally go to. It's not quite the sound that I tend to gravitate towards, but I'm really interested in knowing more about his music. So we'll be keeping an eye out for that album. Hopefully we'll be reacting to his discography before the release of the album. And if he comes on tour in Montreal, I would be interested in going to see him. Yeah. So this was this song by Conan Gray. All right, now we have, and people are gonna kill me because I'm probably gonna butcher her name. Fauza. Is that I know that I like was struggling to say her name in my last reaction video. The dates from a little while because I didn't. The last singles that I reacted to were "Don't Call Me" and "Plastic Therapy" that were released a minute ago. And she released a couple of songs since then that I want to cover tonight together. So there is let me have a look. Porcelain is the latest one that came out. There is something called Ice as well. What a Woman. For Elise. And there's also I Love You and La 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 from 2023 that I don't think I ever went back to listening. Potentially. So let me explore a couple of them. Definitely gonna cover Porcelain. This was the one that I wanted to get to. I saw a bit of promotion on the interwebs for that track. So without further ado, let's jump into it.
Take your heart somewhere else. I don't want any of it anymore.
Ooh.
Keep it all to yourself. I don't want any of it anymore. It hurts me to say this, but it hurts me more to stay. My fingers are bleeding from picking up pieces you made of me.
Her vocal control is sublime.
My delicate skin is far too thin. Porcelain and your blade is sharp. You take it too far. It's just who you are. Cold cement and you can't resist. With your iron fist you come crashing down till I'm found in pieces, and then you're filled with regret. But soon you'll forget, and I'm left a mess in your hands.
Interesting.
I don't want sympathy. I just want anything that's left of me. Very least my sanity.
Ah.
On my knees looking through all this debris. It hurts
The
me
vibrato
to
that she has in
say
her
this, but it
voice is
hurts me
beautiful.
more to stay. Oh, my fingers are bleeding from picking up pieces you made of me. Oh, I can't let you in. My delicate skin is far too thin. Porcelain and your blade is sharp. You take it too far. It's just who you are. Cold cement and you can't resist. With your iron fist you come crashing down till I'm found in pieces, and then you're filled with regret. But soon you'll forget, and I'm left a mess in your hands again, 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 and
Ooh, that sound effect that makes a voice kind of like, yeah, that part.
again, and again, and again.
Ooh.
Can't let you in. My delicate skin is far too thin. Porcelain and your blade is sharp. You take it too far. It's just who you are. Cold cement, you can't resist. With your
Oh, wow. Okay, what a track. I mean, now, if you don't know about her, first and foremost, well, I discovered her live when she came to Montreal to perform. It was a friend of mine who was like, "Do you want to join? Get a ticket. You'll get to discover her." Didn't really have any expectations, and then I heard her live, and she is incredible. She's got great vocals. It's really interesting because I feel like it's a track that I've heard the least of her Arabic influences. She's from Canada, but or maybe she was born in Morocco, or she is from Moroccan descent. Anyway, something like that. And she has an absolute control over her vocals and is able to sing in Arabic scales, which is something so difficult, especially for the Western world. So I usually hear a bit more influences of that in her voice and music production, but it is very interesting because this is the first time that I hear a track of hers that doesn't have that. Not that there isn't any that don't have that, but it's really, yeah, just first time that I hear a track from her that doesn't have that influence. But it's a beautiful track. It's really haunting, and I feel like it matches the aesthetic of the song and what it means and what it stands for. And it's one of those like very dramatic, intense moments. I really, really liked it. Yeah, great track, great ballad, and has a bit of a rock thing to it. At the end, there's really that growth. So that was pretty cool. That being said, I want to head into the other 3 tracks that she released in 2024 that I didn't listen to. So there is Ice, What a Woman, and For Elise that were bundled together in EPs as well. So let's start with Ice.
Made of ice, the tears won't fall down or the crystallize. My body's numb now, but it's kinda nice. I couldn't take it anymore. Let me crying on the bathroom floor.
Whoa, the drama.
Now you're banging on my door. Like of course, but it's too little too late. Made of ice, look at what you made.
What?
Recognize, you
Whoa.
recognize me. How can you look at my stone cold eyes? You took a burning red heart and made it ice.
What?
Look at what you made of me. I survive, but every breath I take is heavy. How can you look at my stone cold eyes? You took a
How?
red heart and
How did I miss this?
Get to me. Have you forgotten what you did to me? You put my flame out. You say I've changed now. I couldn't take it anymore. You let me crying on the bathroom floor.
That part is epic. Oh, the chorus in the back?
Now you're banging on my door.
Wow.
Like of course, but it's too little too late. Made of
What?
look at what you made of me. Recognize, you can't even recognize me. How can you look at my stone cold eyes? You took a burning red heart and made it ice.
Wow.
Look at what you made of me. I survive, but every breath I take is heavy. How can you look at my stone cold eyes? You took a burning red heart and made it ice. Oh,
We're getting French.
for me.
Oh yeah, she speaks French.
Et ensuite,
I've just remembered.
le soulagement. Avec la réalisation qu'en fait, mon cœur ne peut plus se briser en deux. Mon cœur ne peut plus se briser en deux.
Well, to be fair, in Morocco they do speak French. Yeah, I believe that their country was, or at least a territory, was invaded by the French way back when. So it's one of the things that ties Quebec, specifically predominantly French, to Morocco. So I was like, oh, great pronunciation of French. Yeah, because I just remembered that she speaks French. What a track. Wow, I really didn't expect that. That was pretty cool. That was like that chorus with the kind of hip hop ish type of beat. And wow, okay, that was really, really nice. I really enjoyed it. Now that leads us into What a Woman. Oh, see, now we're getting a little more of that Arabic influence. Okay. How did I miss this as well? See, this reminds me a bit more of what she did at the beginning of her career. I really like this. Interesting. Okay, this is a little more of what I would have expected from her, and it sounds great. I can't complain. Like, I like the lyrical content. I like the beat. I like her singing. That's all I gotta say. So let's move on to Furley's. Wait, the beginning sounded like is that an interpolation of Beethoven? Ooh.
I'll dance like a puppet on your string. I'll sing when you order me to sing. I'll ring like a desperate violin. You're so musical, an artist. You make a lie sound like it's true.
Whoa.
You're unusual, creative. Hard to do to be a muse. So play me like my name is Violins.
Whoa.
Lie to me and say you'll never leave. Drown me in your twisted melodies. I'll pretend you wrote
Oh, this is so haunting.
I'll jump. If you ask, I'll say how high. I'll run like a shiver down your spine. For you, I would give you my own life.
Wow.
You're so musical, an artist. You make
Okay.
And your twisted melodies, I'll pretend.
It almost sounds like circus music a little bit, in the sense that it's like it's haunting, it's scary, it's dark, it's like twisted. Ooh, ruffles.
You're so musical, an artist. Won't you play me like? Won't you play me like?
Wow.
Play me like my name is Charlie.
You know what? That would have been epic for a movie. I feel like that's the type of track that you would want as like your trailer or preview, and this is the soundtrack you want to have to it. It's like it's using classic but twisting it in such a way. It's crazy. Wow. Okay. I really enjoyed it. Oh, it was. I'm glad I got to catch up on her music. It had been way too long. Yeah. And then okay, there's technically two other ones that I haven't listened to, I think. Maybe, I don't know, I'll jump into it. There's I Love You and La La La, which are the two other tracks that have the same styles, at least for the covers, as the two tracks that I reacted to, Don't Call Me and Plastic Therapy. So let's just explore them. Just make sure. Maybe I've heard them before, but
Why are my fingers dialing all the numbers they should?
okay, yeah, no, I had not listened to this before.
Words they said they wouldn't. It's taking all of me not to give 'em to my emotions. Calling your phone at 4 a.m. like what am I doing? Right now I need you more than a friend. I don't understand.
Oh, that was part of her dance era, electronic music era.
I put it on replay in my head. Don't know what we said. I think that it went like hi. Hey, what you doing with my heart? I never said that you could take it, give it back before you break it, baby. I don't wanna make this difficult. Don't
Okay.
make it complicated. Let's hang up before I say it, baby. I think that I might, but L-O-V-Y-O-U. I baby.
Okay.
I might, but L-O-V-Y-O-U. Baby. Why am staying up every night, tossing and turning, staring at your photo like I never learned, and drawing you up and
I really like this.
you, babe, don't know why.
It could have gone in a very different direction, but I really enjoyed this.
Right now I need you more than a friend. I don't understand. It happened so fast. I put it on replay in my head. Don't know what we said. I think that it went like hi. Hey, what you doing with my heart? I never said that you could take it, give it back before you break it, baby. I don't wanna make this difficult. Don't wanna make it complicated. Let's hang up before I say it, baby. I think that I might, but L-O-V-Y-O-U. Baby. I think that I might, but L-O-V-Y-O-U. Baby. I think that I might, but L-O-V-Y-O-U. Baby. I think that I might, but L-O-V-Y-O-U.
Okay. You know, okay, here's the thing that I just remembered. Technically, she was she was signed to a label, and I believe that she's no longer signed to that label. She's an independent artist. I'm guessing maybe the label was having her do this type of music. Maybe not exactly up her alley in terms of what she likes to do, but it definitely sounded good, and she needs to collab with a couple of DJs. I feel like that would be great. She really has that vocal potential, like ability to really sound, to really stand out from all the sounds. And I feel like she would need to collab with a couple of DJs, just make a couple of big hits, and then, from a marketing standpoint, get all the attention that she deserves. And then she's able to really go deeper into her own ventures and style. I mean, not that she has to, but it's one way she could do it, and I would like it. All right, which brings us to the last track that I wanted to catch up on. A lot.
I don't know what's happening. You've been calling me night and day, but boy, you're not my problem, and I'm not gonna let you in. With you, I never win.
Oh, and her low tones and notes are so great.
Keep talking, but go and break your promise just as often, but I'm not gonna let you in.
You know what? This would have been an amazing song at Eurovision. She needs to participate in Eurovision. That's what she needs to do. Ooh. That's where the Arabic scales come in. Ooh, I like that they played around with. You know what? It's a. Oh my god. Hi, Zara Larson. Lush Life. Okay. There's something really tricky, in my opinion, about using la la la's, and like, you don't want to sound that, have them sound like a filler. And sometimes it happens, and I'm not a big fan of it. But in this case, I think it was really well used. It was a great device to really just like, hey, I'm not listening to you, la la la, like the whole childish thing. So I think it was well applicated as a concept and a usage in the singing and the lyrics. Yeah, very tasteful, I would say, in terms of how it was applied, because it could be a trap. Sometimes it just sounds corny, but it wasn't the case this time. So, all right. Well, we caught up with Fauza. I can't even, for the life of me. Somebody's going to have to teach me how to say her name properly, or I'm going to have to look it up online when she presents herself in, videos and interviews. And yeah, I can't wait to see what she's going to be up to next. So that was pretty cool. Now that we are over that part, you know what I want to listen to? The F1 singles. I haven't listened to them. It's been a minute. There's basically a movie that's coming out, I believe, next month. It is called F1 the Movie. I believe it has Brad Pitt in it, if I'm not mistaken. And there's a couple of songs that have come out. Quite a few of them. As a matter of fact, there is 3 specifically that I want to listen to. Because they're artists that I've reacted to on this channel. So, there is Messy by Rosé. There is Just Keep Watching by Tate McRae. And there is another track that I'm not seeing on screen right now, but I'll look it up after, by Doja Cat. So those are the 3 tracks that I wanted to listen to off of the soundtrack coming out next month. I don't have any more information than that to say. So let's start with Messy, which, by the way, it's so funny because I've been literally hearing like 3 seconds of Messy on repeat in all of those AI turning into a mermaid videos on TikTok, which is crazy to me. Yeah. Oh, wait. Okay, hold. Whoa. Explorer of Music. Hi. I just saw your comments. Sorry. Because I've been looking a lot at the Twitch comments today, but I just saw yours pop out for TikTok. I meant to say I've been looking at the TikTok comments, not Twitch. So interesting channel. Thank you. I think that's what you're saying. Not many people review music, so thanks. Well, I'm happy that I can be of that service. You'll see that on YouTube, I have a lot of my videos that I've posted over the course of the last 2 years and a half. So if you want to see more, you can always catch up on that. What would be on that soundtrack then? Well, I'm assuming you're talking about F1. So it's just a mix. I feel like I was talking about it earlier, as a matter of fact, because we listened to the soundtrack for the movie Ballerina by Halsey and Amy Lee. Some people are commissioned to write for a movie. Some people have written songs that are sold to the movie after. So I feel like I don't know, it might have been a mix of both depending on the artist. Some people were approached right for the movie. Some people already had a song and they just provided it to the movie, obviously being paid for it. So I feel like Messy by Rosé might have been something that she wrote before and then it was sold to the movie because it wasn't part of her album. Potentially, I don't know. I have no idea because it's not information that's public. But yeah, I'm gonna listen to the 3 tracks in just a sec. Did you listen to the Addison song? I did listen to the Addison song. It was good. I really enjoyed it. I'll be posting that reaction on YouTube shortly. So if you want to catch up on that, I already covered it. Okay, cool. So I was saying Messy, yeah, those TikTok videos of mermaids and AI, which some of them are crazy and don't make sense. But let's listen to Messy.
You and I had tangled as these sheets. I'm alive, but I can barely breathe. With your arms around me, it feels like I'm drowning. If I reach for something I can't keep, how bad could it really be? So baby, let's get messy, let's get all the way undone.
Ooh. Mm-hmm.
I want all of your complicated. Get me howling all of your words. When the party's over and I'm screaming I hate it, how bad could it really hurt? If tonight we just let it burn. So baby, let's get messy, let's get all the way.
This is definitely has to do like with some love storyline in the movie for sure. Okay. 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 I really like it. I really like it. I mean, it could have been something that was part of her album. So I feel like it was written maybe before she wrote the movie approached her for a song, but maybe potentially. But it's really cool. I really really like it. There's something so intense about it. It really feels like some sort of like passionate lovemaking scene in a movie, I guess. I just like ruining the clothes by ripping them off. All right, explore music. Hi, see, say. What's up? I'll check in again on your channel if you have a schedule. Thanks for your energy you're bringing. I think this is good. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's so nice, especially that you introduce people to songs that we, the listeners, may not be familiar with. You know what? I am happy that I can be of service. I'm a big fan of music, generally speaking. I'm happy that I can bring that to your ears. Now, if you are listening to this for the very first time, my name is Zach, by the way, for those who are new. I am not only a big music fanatic, but also like live concerts and whatnot. And I also worked at a music label for 2.5 years. So I tend to know a little bit what I'm talking about from the music business perspective. I did marketing for music for that time. So I kind of tend to come in with like either the artistic approach or the business approach in terms of the comment, the feedback, the rollout, anything related to music really. The process, the story, the writing of it, instrumentation, production, mixing, etc. So yeah, I'm happy that I can help you guys discover new stuff. Speaking of which, let's jump into the next track, which is called Just Keep Watching, and it is from Tate McRae, and this one is brand new. Whoa. If you don't know what this is, I tell them one by one, twist my wrist. Goes like this, start with a track, eyes on me, arch my back, just like this, here for the night, doing biting, just keep watching. Goes like this, move from the back, eyes on me, hey like that, just like this, here for the night, doing biting. Oh, whoa. Just keep watching. Okay. Damn, okay. Just keep watching. Goes like this, move from the back, eyes on me, hey like that, just like this, here for the night, you ain't biting, just keep watching. Interesting. I love the rhythm on it. It really, I mean, whoop, hold on, let me stop it. Okay, so basically it really reminds me, it's giving faster version than Revolving Door. more intense than Revolving Door off of her album that came out not too long ago that I reacted to. There's something about it. Like, I love it almost feels like an Afrobeat track, not quite. It's like definitely like almost, I don't know how to call it. Anyway, it's a great track. I love the energy on it. Relatively simple when it comes to like the singing lyrics, but it's really just like the whole like head bopping vibe that I'm getting from it. Just like yeah, and almost like you're making moves and like people are watching how fast you're going. Like next. Yeah, that's how I feel about it. Production was really interesting. I really like it. There was only heading into the chorus that I feel like there was I was expecting a bit more of a leap, and then it kind of maintained in terms of dynamics and energy, but a fun track nonetheless. I really enjoyed. Oh, thanks. Yeah, good community. Wow, I appreciate the compliment. For songs you reviewed, do you have any recap or history on Discord? All of my reactions, because to make a long story short, I didn't start on Twitch, I didn't start on TikTok, I started on YouTube 2.5 years ago, so all of my reactions are systematically posted on YouTube. My YouTube channel probably has now like 300 or something videos posted on it. So they're posted obviously like time wise related, and I try to cut my streams into individual videos as soon as I can after streaming. So to catch up on the reactions, they're all there. I really started live streaming back in September, so this is kind of relatively new in the sense that it's been less than a year. Before I used to edit the videos and film them offline. But yeah, if you want to catch up on those, everything's available on YouTube. All the links are everywhere. You just have to click on it. It'll bring you to the channel, subscribe, and you'll be up to date with everything that I post. And yeah, thanks for being so interested. I really appreciate it. All right. Now, last track that I wanted was Lose My Mind by Don Toliver. Featuring Doja Cat. That was the first one I think released from the project. And I think this might have been written for the movie. I'm already loving the synth.
I don't wanna lose my mind. I don't wanna lose myself. Tell me if I crossed the line. I ain't tryna hurt myself. Didn't wanna call your name. Only got myself to blame. Oh, yeah. In my world, in my mind, always running out of time. In my love, in my heart, you're the only kryptonite. But
Oh.
used to lie, wait for you. You're a failure. So good, I might just lose my mind.
Oh, this is kind of giving a mix between like The Weeknd and Tron. Oh, this is so up my alley. It's giving a little bit of like Daft Punk. Yeah. Who produced it?
Bounce back when bottles is on me. I'm pushing a new pen, rewriting the story. Hello to my old ways, goodbye to the nosebleeds. You fighting to stay here, you part of the OD. Ain't finna pop for no reason. I don't do shots, I win legions. I've been going over the top with no queen, been die with no regrets. This is my season, it's the bow trigger. Gift that keep giving, none to wrap up. I ripped a new ribbon, they wanted to catch up. Wanted my good riddance, you saw me a rock bottom. You wanted a new winner, I paved the way for 'em. Take the pain, double it, put it in wait form. Safe to say, trouble ain't what you was made for. Keeping a ring on, I told them all game on the minute I came on.
Wow. Everything makes so much sense, and I'll tell you guys why in a minute. That is sick. Bruh. By far my favorite out of the three. I'm not gonna lie. Like, whoa. That was crazy. I love the production on it. And it makes so much sense because I looked it up, guys. There's a guy named Grant who produced this track, an electronic music producer from California, which I feel like I've come across in other projects in the past. Oh, well, he's worked on... Okay, now that checks out. He's worked on Greedy by Tate McRae, a lot of the tracks from her last album as well, including Revolving Door, Lifestyle by Lisa, and probably many other tracks that I listened to. Spot of Fake by Ava Max. Whoa! You know what? Okay, In My Bag by Flo? Oh, that's sick. That is sick and twisted. How was I not aware of this man before? I'm gonna have to explore his socials. Anyway, and then, as if that wasn't enough, Hans Zimmer is the producer on the track. The Hans Zimmer. Which is crazy. He's so known for his movie scores. Yeah, Hans Zimmer, that's all I have to say. And then last but not least, to wrap it all up, the other producer of the track is Ryan Tedder. It makes so much sense why this is a hit, and I love it so much. This is why it's important, people, to check into producers, songwriters, not just a singer, not just a performer, but really what goes into the making of a song. Whoa. Okay, sorry, I really got passionate for a sec. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. I'm gonna go back to that one for sure. For sure. Okay, now we've been streaming for... Oh, hi. How do I send you maybe my song? Is that what you're asking, JP3? There is oh, you're off TikTok. So if you click on TikTok, or at least my account, you'll see in my bio there's a link to my YouTube. Now, if you go on YouTube, there might be some link to Discord somewhere, or like a link that you can click on and then access my Discord. There is if you join, there is a channel on my server where you can submit your recommendations and you can list it there. And hopefully I get to it. Okay. Crazy. I'm still getting back from the high of that last track. That was wild. Okay, so I'm in the Eastern time zone, which means that it's currently 10:33. We've been streaming for a little over 2 hours already. I don't want to burn myself out, but I have one. I think it's because technically I had listed 2 projects that I wanted to listen to tonight in terms of albums. I might keep one of them for another time. What I want to cover Some of y'all might know who I'm referring to because I reacted to her music before. She came out with a single not too long ago. She's actually a friend of mine, Angeli. And, or Anjuli? I don't know. She's going to have to let me know how she wants me to pronounce her name. But it is technically French music, or at least it has a bit of English in it, but it's mostly French. I reacted to a song called Nasty Girl not too long ago on my channel. But I also got into like other songs that she has. It's a 10-track album, about 26 minutes. I'll get through this maybe, and then I'll see how I feel and if we want to get into the Lights album after. Otherwise, I'll do it at a different time, probably sometime next week. But yeah, Angeli, she's, like I said, friend of mine. We worked together at the record label. She was starting her career musically a bit before she joined, I think. And we were both working in marketing for other artists. And she finally got around to really focusing on her music. And she finally released an album. It's great R&B soulful vibes that I want to show you guys. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's get into it. First track, Ne t'en va pas, which means don't leave. And I'll translate all the tracks for you. And I think it's gonna be a great way to end the evening, in my opinion.
T'en vas pas, regarde-moi. J'ai pas voulu que ça se finisse comme ça. Yeah, yeah. T'en vas pas, regarde-moi. J'ai pas voulu que ça se finisse comme ça. Yeah, yeah. J'suis pas toujours facile à suivre, c'est ce qu'on dit. Si tu peux pas suivre le tempo, j'retourne à zéro. Car j'suis indépendante, j'ai pas de dépendance. Sans rancune, on s'oublie.
She's got that great like tonality and those, you know, riffs and runs.
J'étais presque convaincue que nous deux c'était bien parti. J'vais pas te prendre pour acquis. Oh oui, comprends-moi. T'en veux pas, regarde-moi. J'ai pas voulu que ça se finisse comme ça. Pourquoi tu veux nous laisser tomber? Est-ce qu'on devrait tout recommencer? T'en vas pas, regarde-moi. J'ai pas voulu que ça se finisse comme ça.
There's something so like smooth about it. Kind of like a nighttime by the beach feel a little bit.
Je n'ai pas les mots pour te retenir, tu vois. Je ne sais pas comment je pourrais te le dire cette fois. J'ai besoin de nous, toi, moi et c'est tout. Et même si on a pris des coups, je ferai tout pour te prouver qu'on est fait pour rester se perdre dans l'éternité. Sous un ciel étoilé, on peut tout recommencer.
You know, which makes sense. She just referred to like a star filled night. I think, yeah. I don't know if like something changed about it. She might be able to tell me, or if you're watching this video, let me know. I feel like maybe this track was remixed and remastered a little bit because or it might be just the quality of YouTube music that just bumped up, because I know they had an update recently where they enabled like extreme high definition sound, but I feel like there was something different because this is one of her first tracks that was released off of the album. And I remember that being released it was at the beginning of when we worked together, And I was like, oh, this is smooth. This is cool. I really like it. Now, to kind of sum up the lyrics very quickly, and I'll try to translate as much as I can because that one was mostly in English. Mostly in French. It's basically like, hey, I don't want to let this happen this way. Please don't let me go. We should just like restart. Don't leave. Look at me. I didn't want to finish this way. I gave you my all. And so that's mostly like the chorus. And then when it comes to the verses, I know that I'm not easy to follow. If you can't keep up with the tempo, I'll just go back to zero. I'm independent. I don't depend on anything. And then I'm not indifferent. I just want to be transparent. Oh, this is great. I'm translating in real time. And yeah, I'm disappointed. I didn't want to like kind of have to convince. And so anyway, it's kind of the verse 1. Verse 2 is more about like, I didn't want to have to hold you back. I don't know how to tell you this time. I need us, and if we take a couple of shots, I can prove to you that like we're gonna be together for the rest of life, something like that. Very quickly, I'm trying to translate it. 2 minutes and a half or 3 minutes of song into like a couple seconds. Anyway, but that was Top Up, which is the first track. Now we're jumping into Can't Get Enough, that I have not listened to. So this is a couple of new tracks that came out. There's one that I'm really excited about called Tolerance Zero. But that's the third track. We're gonna head into the second one, Can't Get Enough. Ooh, we're getting some waves, some sound of the ocean. Okay. Which is literally related to what I was saying before.
Bébé, dis-moi ce que tu penses de nous. Dis-moi si tu me vois comme je te vois.
Ooh.
Si tu m'aimes un peu beaucoup, passionnément. Dis-moi si tu en veux un peu plus. Si tu veux un peu.
Okay.
S'évader loin d'ici, loin des soucis. Découvrir tous nos secrets, nos besoins. Lately, you've been on my mind. I can't get enough. I can't get enough. I can't get enough of you. Je me suis jamais sentie comme ça. Je me sentis dans ces détails. C'est spicy baby quand je te vois.
Okay.
Je peux plus trop me passer de toi. Si tu veux on peut aller plus loin. S'évader loin d'ici, loin des soucis. Découvrir tous nos secrets et nos besoins. Lately, you've been on my mind. I can't get enough.
She does this live where she goes like,
Can't get enough.
and it's
I can't get
I don't know if I pulled it off, but that was
of you.
yeah.
Can't get enough.
Some good classic R&B.
Can't get enough. Can't get enough of you, baby. All I wanna do is spend my life with you. Tout ce que je veux, c'est vivre la magie à deux.
Oh, okay.
I wanna do is spend my life with you. Tout ce que je veux, c'est
You know what?
vivre la magie à deux.
I'll come back to it.
Can't get enough. I can't get enough. I can't get enough.
Woo! Okay. You know what this reminds me a little bit of? And that fade out on the high note. Nice. It reminds me of Virgo, the song by Beyonce off of her debut album. Really stripped down, really kind of guitar based, soulful, playing around with the vocals, all about the seduction, the love, the passion, and just like playing around and demonstrating that intensity through the vocal agility. That I really like the ending, like that note that I will not be able to reproduce, so there's no question there. But yeah, whoa, can't get enough. All right. And obviously you had some lyrics that were in English in this one that you just listened to, but for the French ones, it's like, please tell me what you think of me, tell me how you see me, or tell me if I see you how you see me, if you love me a little bit, a lot, or passionately. Tell me if you want a little more of me, and then if you want to go further and like discover our secrets and our needs, and like you've been on my mind. So once again, very filled with passion. Next one, Tolerance Zero, and this is the one. This is the one. The title caught my attention. I heard a snippet of it, and I was like, okay, I think that might be the track for me. Let's jump into it. Tolérance Zéro.
Trop d'arrogance, je garde mes distances. T'amènes des ondes, mais pas les bonnes. Je vois ta vibe, je vois ton jeu. Toxique, faussé, non adieu. T'es là, t'observes, t'espionnes, mais tu donnes rien. Tu veux l'accès sans ses fortunes pour rien. Je garde le sourire. Mais ton masque glisse et je vois plus clair. C'est zéro. Si je
Hey!
ton attitude, c'est zéro.
Okay.
Place ici pour ton ego. Plus de temps à perdre, c'est tolérance zéro. Tolérance zéro.
Now that's an anthem. That's an anthem.
Tension, tes faux semblants, tes distractions. Si t'as rien de vrai, tu me fous la paix. Je te bloque l'accès. T'es là, t'observes, t'espionnes, mais tu donnes
Okay.
rien. Tu veux l'accès sans ses fortunes pour rien. Je garde le sourire. Mais ton
Oh, that in the back. That was neat. Oh,
Si j'aime pas ton attitude, c'est zéro. Y'a pas de place ici pour ton ego.
oh, I love the production on this one.
Tolérance zéro. Tolérance zéro. C'est zéro. Si j'aime pas ton attitude, c'est zéro.
Okay, I'm gonna have to say something after, which is why did my brain go there?
Ton ego. Plus de temps à perdre, c'est tolérance zéro. Tolérance zéro.
Hey. Wow, that producer did a hell of a job with the production on the song. Whoa, that is spicy stuff. Okay. Now, pardon my brain for a second, but I'm gonna take you in my thoughts for 2 seconds. So, here's the thing, right? I'm listening to the song, and when I translate the lyrics, it basically says, you got too much arrogance. I'm keeping my distances. I don't like your vibes. I kind of see the game. It's toxic. It's fake. Nah, I don't want any of it. You're basically just, there spying on people. It's not worth anything. I mean, it's not, there's no effort worth the cost of like dealing with you. I'm going to keep my distances, keep my smile. You have a mask and I can see through it. And so the chorus goes, c'est zéro. So it's zero. And it's basically a French way of saying like, I'm having none of it. Like, cut it out. So if I don't like your attitude, cut it out. There's no place here for your ego. No time to waste. It's tolerance zero. Tolerance Zero. So this is kind of the core of the song, right? And my brain immediately went to like, wouldn't that be the perfect song for a drinking and driving campaign of like people, they're literally in a club and they're dancing to this track. They're like having fun and drinking, and then they walk out of the club and it's like, hey dude, what are you thinking of driving now? No, don't get in your car. And you got the whole like outro after this song, and like it blurs out and you still have that track playing. Tolerance Zero. Oh god, my brain. But they say that the best tracks are the tracks where, no, sorry, not specifically tracks, but in marketing, the best names and the best brands are the ones that you can make fun of because they become more memorable. So I kind of think of the songs the same way. If you can make fun of the songs, if they stick to you for some reason or another, and they get attached to other, you know, connections or thoughts or jokes, then they become memorable. And so I think this track really sticks out to me. I love it. It's amazing. Okay, I'm gonna take a breather there. Hopefully you're still sticking along. That was a minute. But we're gonna move on to the next track. Pense tu à moi? Are you thinking of me?
Plus chanter des chansons d'amour, je pouvais plus imaginer quelqu'un de bien pour moi, mais toi t'es arrivé en mode anonymat, et chaque jour je te découvre. Je savoure chaque moment passé ensemble, et je réfléchis.
It's almost giving like jazz bar a little bit. Ayo. And this is Drizzle feature on the track. Solid bass line on that one. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Oh. I love it. Those falsettos are literally her secret sauce. You just sprinkle a little bit of just like that, and then it kind of like makes it magic or magical, like little stars that you're adding to the recipe. And it also like partly her signature, and you might hear some of the influences that she has. I believe it's a lot of like R&B artists like Janet Jackson, Mariah Carey, and others as well. In a maybe more of a modern twist in it. So yeah, just those vocals, very Mariah Carey. So this was Pense tu à moi, which basically means are you thinking of me? And to translate it very quickly, so I didn't want to sing any other love songs. I couldn't imagine somebody better than you for me. Well, somebody good for me actually, but then you arrived kind of anonymously, and every day I'm discovering you. I'm savoring every single moment that we spent together, and I'm thinking had to ask you basically, are you thinking of me the way that I think of you? And then there's Dre Soul coming in saying, I wouldn't have believed you, but you are, confessing to me that, I guess it's an exchange between both characters, if you will, in a song. And I kind of regret never trying to tell you how I feel when you smile like that. Too many times I wanted to kiss you. You get the energy of the track. It's very seductive. I really like it. Such great R&B music. Which now brings us to Old School Love. And this is actually a track that we've listened to together in a past stream. This is the same version, same track. And when that came out, I was like, yes, ma'am. It was a great summer track. Honestly, great soundtrack. Really just for the heat, the pleasure, the fun of summer, those good vibes.
Regarde-moi dans les yeux. Si tu veux, ça se joue à deux. J'aime me laisser désirer.
With the bell.
Tu me fais de l'effet. Mais oui, je l'admets. Arrête de trop en faire et dis-moi si t'es prêt for the best ride of your life.
Such a great way to head into the chorus.
Près de l'océan, y a plus que toi et moi, et mon cœur qui va sentir les coups. Give me that ooh, give me that give me that old school love. Give me that ooh, give me that give me that old school love. Give me that ooh, give me that give me that old school love. Give me that ooh, give me that.
I think it's really the guitar pattern in this one that really carries the whole vibe in the chorus. I really enjoy that. And the bass, obviously, in the verses. Guitar bass, as opposed to synth bass. And this is really the first track that kind of really put her on the map, I would say, in the local musical landscape. It's the one that probably ranked the highest in terms of radio performance. This is the one that has the most what we call spins in terms of like the number of times that they're being played on the radio and other services like Stingray or Sirius, or music stations in a way that are not like streaming stations per se. And I literally, the moment that I heard it, I was like, oh, this is a hit. And I still believe so to this day. It's really, I mean, once in a while I just go back to it to listen to, not being biased because it's somebody that I know, but really genuinely because it's a great track in my opinion. It's like that R&B vibe with a little hint of pop, making it accessible. That give me that ooh, give me that give me that old school love. So catchy in terms of hook, and yeah, just beautifully constructed, fun, good vibes, good energy. So yeah, still a great track that I enjoy. Which brings us to the next one. We're already midpoint in the album, so next one is Entre tes mains, brand new one that I haven't heard. strings.
M'a dit je veux tout changer, mais faute de mes regrets les effacer. Penser tes blessures et recommencer. Tu m'as dit je voudrais trouver la force de t'avoir et te garder. Si seulement je
We're getting a
pouvais
ballad.
te donner. Tu veux quoi? Tu veux rien? Tu ne sais pas, tu reviens.
Oh.
Dis-moi tout ce que tu n'avoueras pas demain. Tu veux quoi? Tu veux rien? Tu ne sais pas, tu reviens. Mais tu sais bien, t'as mon cœur entre tes mains. Si tu savais tout ce que tu manquais, si tu savais tout, si tu savais tout ce que je te donnerais, si tu savais, si facile de tout.
Ayo. Okay.
Tu me chantes toujours le même refrain. Tous ces mots résonnent mais ne valent rien. C'est toujours la même chanson, sans boussole, sans direction. À essayer de demander pardon. Tu veux quoi? Tu veux rien?
Okay. Okay.
Tu sais pas, tu reviens. Dis-moi tout ce que tu n'avoueras pas demain. Tu veux quoi? Tu veux rien. Non, tu ne sais pas, mais tu reviens. Tu sais bien, t'as mon cœur entre tes mains. Entre tes mains. Si tu savais tout ce que tu manquais, si tu savais tout, si tu savais tout ce que je te donnerais, si tu savais.
You know what? This reminds me of Justin Timberlake in the early 2000s. Maybe he has a more prominent trap beat in the production than compared to Justin, but there's something in the violins and the melody and the kind of the back and forth, like call and response between like tu veux quoi, tu veux rien, tu ne sais pas, tu reviens. Like there's something that feels really Justin Timberlake from his like the beginning of his solo career. And I really, really liked it. It kind of threw me back to the early 2000s in a different way than other songs we've heard tonight. So it was pretty cool. It was nice to see kind of a darker tone as well. And kind of a little bit like more drama, I want to say. Yeah. So to kind of translate it really, really quickly, it basically, the song says, you told me that you wanted to change everything, my mistakes, my regrets, erase them. You want to heal your scars and restart. You told me that you wanted to hold on a minute. You told me that you wanted to find the strength to keep me, or for me to keep you, something like that. If only I could give it to you. And then you want something, and then you want nothing. You don't know what you want, and then you come back and just be honest and upfront about it. Then kind of a repetition of that. You know that you have my heart in between your hands. You're holding my heart in between your hands. If you knew everything that I would, if you knew everything that you're missing out on, if you knew everything I would give you, if you only knew, it's so easy to like turn around and kind of like get stuck in a pattern of always singing the same chorus. All these words make it sound, but they don't mean really much. It's always the same song without a compass, no direction, and trying to get pardon. So yeah, this is a little bit more of a emotional one. A little bit more of tension with the passion. And then this brings us to a Nasty Girl, which is the song that I reacted to that I really wanted to talk about last time that I spoke with my friend Angelique. Nasty Girl, let's play it.
J'ai perdu la tête. Je me reconnais plus. Tu veux me changer comme les saisons. Pour de pression hors de question.
Oh, that bass work is amazing. Oh, Apollo, I'll get back to you after. Just saw your messages.
L'amour et la guerre s'alternent. Plus rien ne peut m'arrêter. It can get nasty, girl. Je me relève enfin, I'll let you in my world.
What a pickup after the sad feelings.
Gotta draw the line. Watch me glow up, gotta show up, taking it as a sign. I'll be alright. I know you couldn't keep the pace up. I'll be the one who got away. No vote about some things get nasty, girl. J'ai plus rien à donner. This time I'm saving it all for me. Comment effacer tous les doutes pour une aventure, pour une nouvelle route. Le soleil se lève, l'amour et la guerre s'alternent.
Yeah, this one is a little more pop sounding, but nonetheless great.
Je me relève enfin, I'll let you in my world. Tu ne m'auras pas, I gotta draw the line. Watch me glow up, gotta show, taking it as a sign. I'll be alright. I know you couldn't keep the pace up. I'll be the one who got away. No vote about some things get nasty, girl. I know you couldn't keep the pace up. Avec ou sans toi, je le ferai. Toi-même, tu sais, some things get nasty, girl. We about to mess it up.
So this one has a little more sass to it, a little more attitude. And basically when I translate this one, it says, I've lost myself, I don't recognize myself, you want to change me like the seasons, too much pressure. It's out of the question, you know, I have too many ambitions. And so I'm basically unstoppable now. And you know what? If you mess with me, it can get nasty. I'm finally like picking myself up, and I'm not gonna let you in my world. You're not gonna get me anymore. I'm drawing the line, and I'm gonna have you watch me glow up. So take it as a sign. I'll be fine. I'll be all right. As you might have noticed, there's a little bit more English in that one, so you might have caught on the meaning of it before, but yeah, that's pretty much what it is. It is a sassiness. And honestly, I really like that side of her. I mean, kind of pulling from some of the great memories that we've had together collaborating at work is moments where things would kind of not go her way, and she would either make some like very, very like remark, or she would like give a look, and it just, oh, like, you better not get in her way. She's giving that sassy energy. It created wonderful moments that we just laughed so much. All right, so Apollo, you can request a song, although tonight I'm finishing up on this project. There's 3 tracks left, and then I'm going to call it pretty much for the stream. But if you want to submit your suggestions as to reactions, and I've got other people who submitted stuff and I want to get to them as well. If you're on TikTok, click on my bio link. It should lead you to YouTube, and then on YouTube, there's a link that should lead you to maybe my Discord, or it's a kind of a Linktree situation. But if you want to join my Discord server, there's a channel called Recommendations. You can submit it there. I'm compiling it there because it's a lot easier to handle and to memorize. But I do appreciate you taking the time to send in suggestions, and it'll probably be on a future stream. or at least I'm gonna try. I'm gonna make a stream that's gonna be dedicated to like recommendations and requests sometime soon, because I've accumulated a few of them that I haven't had the chance to get to, including one yesterday that I also took note of. So yeah, if you want to join the Discord server, that'd be great, and leave it there. I'll get to it. Bear Chaser Gaming, hello. I'm new to your world. I found you through YouTube for your reactions of Gaga and thought I'd follow you over here. Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. Hope you have a great time. We are currently reacting to Angeli, who, as compared to the other artists that I usually react to, Angeli is actually a friend of mine who released her album this week, and I mean, I love her music. It's R&B, it's soulful, it's a blend between English and French. I know there's some other projects on the way too that I can't wait to listen to in the near future. And yeah, we're 7 tracks in, or almost 8 tracks in, basically, out of 10 on the album that she just released. And so far it's been nothing but great energy, fun R&B that I really enjoy, with influences from Mariah Carey, Janet Jackson, Beyonce. I know that we shared a lot when we were working together about those artists and connecting over their artistry. And I listened to some of the demos. She had me listen to them, and obviously I've had a sneak peek as to the music that was upcoming. But there were a couple of new ones that I hadn't had the chance to listen to that came out on the album. So that's part of the reaction today. See, if you want to listen to a German song, I recommend We. Interesting. You know what? I would ask if you don't mind to join that Discord survey and pop it in there. I'll take it and list it in the requests. But thanks for sharing. That would be a first, I think, for me to react to a German song. All right, up next we got Destin. What did I say with such a from France accent? Which, by the way, I'm from Quebec, Montreal, Quebec. Opposite Montreal City, Quebec province. In Canada, I speak both French and English. And yeah, Destin. Why am I saying with accent? The way we would say it in Quebec is Destin. And I don't know why I faked an accent. I guess it's a little overwhelming. A blend of all the languages. Okay, anyway, Destin. Let's go. Okay. You know what? This sounds like baby making music.
Je m'abandonne, tes mots me font rêver. Tes caresses sur ma voix, le temps s'arrête slow. Tu vois l'envie dans mon silence. On avance à contre-courant. On n'a pas le bon timing, malheur.
The harmonies.
Mais je ne t'oublie pas. Si c'est le destin, on finira bien ce refrain. Si c'est le destin,
okay.
Tu seras ma mélodie sans fin. Même si ce soir c'est compliqué. I swear we'll meet again someday. Même si ce soir c'est compliqué. I swear we'll meet again someday. Trop tard, c'est trop tôt. On joue sans métronome, mais la chimie résonne. Et si on se laisse aller?
Oh, and there was the rasp in it too.
On avance à contre-courant. On n'a pas le bon timing, malheur. Histoire en suspens, mais je ne t'oublie pas. Si c'est le destin, on finira bien ce refrain. Si c'est le destin, tu seras ma mélodie.
Okay, and the breakdown. Okay.
Même si ce soir c'est compliqué. I swear we'll meet again someday. Même si ce soir c'est compliqué. I swear we'll meet again someday.
Okay.
Si c'est le destin, tu seras ma mélodie sans fin. Même si ce soir c'est compliqué. I swear we'll meet again someday.
I didn't like it at all. I'm just kidding. No, this is a type of song where it's so chill and so smooth and so fun, melodically speaking, that you just want to start singing over it. Like, it's intrinsic. If you have some sort of like minimal vocal capacity, you kind of want to add your own little riffs and runs to it. I'm not going to do it because I'm on stream and I can't hear myself because of the fact that I'm listening to music. So I don't want to sound off over her good music. That would be doing it a disservice. But yeah, there's like so many different moments where I'm like, oh, I would do this and I would do that. And that's how obviously that's my style and my approach when it comes to music. But it rolls off the tongue and it feels like you already know the song. And yeah. And just to translate the lyrics very quickly, in your look, I guess, I lose myself, you make me dream, the way I feel you on my skin, the time stops, slow-mo. Hold on a minute, I'm translating as we speak. It's like, pause a second. You feel, okay, you see the desire in my silence. We're kind of going against the current. We don't have the right timing. It's kind of in suspense, but I'm not forgetting you. If it is the destiny, we're going to, finish out this chorus. If it's destiny, you're going to be my melody without end. Even if it's complicated tonight, we're going to meet again someday. Once again, if it's complicated tonight, we're going to meet again someday. Too late, too early. We're playing without a metronome. Like a lot of metaphors when it comes to music. But if the chemistry is good and if we let things go, maybe one day we'll find the right tempo. And then kind of a repeat of that. Yeah, pretty cool. I love her flow. If only I knew what she was saying. But she sounds sickening. Well, here's the thing. I'm translating the lyrics for you. And there's a bit of English here and there in her songs. So, and I'm just saying, she might or might not come out with a couple of English projects in the future, potentially. So it's worth keeping an eye on her music because then you would understand her lyrics. But until then, I'm here to translate it for you. But yeah, it just the melodies in this one and the players. Yeah, I can't wait to go back to listen to that one, and kind of have my own little private karaoke session to it, I guess. Which brings us into Addison. Now, Addison was the first the second single technically. I think Tant Papa, the first song that we listened to tonight off of the album, was released either before we started working together or just after we started working together. And then Addison was the second song that I heard out of them all. And that's where I was like, okay, things are really taking off, And yeah, Addison, let's go.
J'ai passé mes nuits jusqu'au lever du jour à jouer les touristes, j'en ai fait le tour en solo dans les lumières de la ville. Les milliers de chemins qui se dessinent, plus le temps de voyager léger, toutes mes valises sont déposées. J'ai terminé ma route. Viens me retrouver pour un aller simple si tu veux te poser.
And what is sick about this track is the bass line. I love the bass line of it.
suis partie sans phare, sans destination, j'ai croisé ton regard. Depuis tout a changé, depuis je vois les milliers de chemins qui mènent à toi. Voyager léger, toutes mes valises sont déposées. J'ai terminé ma route. Viens me retrouver pour un aller simple. Si tu veux te poser, je serai ton ombre, toi et moi pour les beaux jours. Sans point de retour, je saurai te garder de cet aller simple.
Another great like summer vibe track. Really. And I think there is a side chain on her vocals, which kind of cuts her out a little bit, leaving space for the bass line, which is pretty cool and a smart choice in production. Like it's cutting out the beginning of her like lines that she's saying, and it leaves emphasis on this beautiful sound design for the bass. Honestly, it's something that I was like, wow, it really stands out. And it depends where you're listening to it, because like mixing works differently depending on the device that you're playing the music on. But when I heard it the first time, I was like, wow, the bass is so prominent, which usually it's fairly prominent, but this one really took a lot of space and I loved it. So yeah, from a production standpoint, this one, or a mixing specifically standpoint, this one I really liked. So another fun summer vibe, which now brings us to the last one, which is I guess some sort of reprise of a song on the album. So it's Old School Love, but part 2. It's a little bit of a chiller, more relaxed version of it. Yeah, and let's dive into it. Last one to close off the album.
Regarde-moi dans les yeux. Si tu veux, ça se joue à deux.
It's kind of a nice like end of the night type of vibe.
C'est difficile à décoder. Tu me fais de l'effet. Mais oui, j'ai la main. Arrête de trop en faire et dis-moi si t'es prêt for the best ride.
I really like the chords. And this one has a bit more of a build-up, which I like. And with what I call the star effect, it sounds like little stars blinking in the background.
Le soleil caresse nos corps encore et encore. On peut aller où tu veux, s'envoler où elle est. Avec toi, y'a pas de limite. Tais-toi, embrasse-moi et emmène-moi près de l'océan. Y'a plus que toi et moi.
Ooh, and I love the overlapping vocal layers. There's like some sort of delay, and I can hear like different parts of the vocals overlapping. It sounds really dreamy.
Give me that
old school love. Give me that, ooh.
And it moved into Taylor Swift. What the hell? And we've gone through Angelique's self-titled album, debut album. Yeah, that was, and I'm very proud to call my friend his album. Yeah, 10 beautiful tracks, lots of R&B, beautiful soul, beautiful melodies, beautiful like vocal riffs and runs, as you've heard. Great lyrics, great passion, great vision. There's a certain cohesiveness in some elements of like the water sounds and the references to traveling and ocean and dreaming and passion and obviously most of, if not all of the tracks, well, except maybe Nasty Girl, are about love and relationships. Yeah, just that tension of like the back and forth, leaving, going, the highs and the lows, and the journey of love. It might sound a little corny, but yeah, that's it. So, guys, that was the album. I suggest that you go stream it as much as you can. It's a great project, and honestly, I've had a great time discovering it, and over quite a bit of time, I want to say, because the first one I heard, Top Up Bub, was like 2 years ago at least, if not more than that. But it's been a long time coming. And that pretty much wraps up my reaction to Angelique. So hope you enjoyed. And on that note, oh wait, hold on, I missed a few messages there. Are you going to the Mayhem Ball this summer? I wish, but the closest city that she's performing in would technically be Toronto, and did not get there on time. Oh. Oh, so I'll get back to your questions. But somebody just joined the stream right now, Angelique, who listen, girl, you just literally missed your entire album. I just reacted to it. That was amazing timing. I literally just went through your album. I'll be posting that on YouTube very shortly. I see you because you're my top viewers and your name just popped up. So hi, what's up? How you doing? We just had a wonderful time listening to all the 10 tracks from your brand new album. And yeah, it was amazing. I'll try to make it as quick as possible to post my reaction on YouTube if you want to have a look at it. But we went on a ride. It was pretty amazing. But congratulations on your release. What a great project. And yeah, really well done. Well done. It was a long time coming. Aw. I'll let you know. You know what? I'm a terrible person because I didn't reply to your last message that you sent me on Instagram because I wanted to keep myself a reminder to let you know when I would react to it, and I ended up reacting to it without letting you know. But yeah, I'll let you know. I'll write to you later. My pleasure. And hopefully the people that were watching also enjoyed. Because that's another crazy thing, by the way. There's like, I've gotten 1,000 likes on my TikTok stream today, which what? It means like quite a few people passed by on this stream, so, or live video, which is insane. Yeah, okay, sorry. So, Bear Chaser, you were saying, yeah, Mayhem Ball. I'm not going, but yeah, I didn't jump on tickets quickly enough, but I would also have to fly to Toronto, and then I think the dates didn't work out or something because work and stuff like that. She will be in Chicago exactly on my birthday, September 17th. No, she didn't miss her own reaction. She did. Honestly, that's my bad. I should have let her know, like, when I was doing it. Like, that's my mistake. I'm a terrible person. Very disorganized. Sorry about that. But yeah. What a messy ending. I was like, okay, guys, time to wrap up. Let's do the closing remarks and cut the stream. And then Angelique pops in. Can't answer the messages the proper way and like cutting off my own answers. This is a ride. This is an adventure. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys had a good night. Enjoyed the music. We covered a lot today. We did a lot of singles. We did one album. There's quite a few other projects that I want to catch up on in the next week as well. And we're going to continue with the R&B trend. We have Coco Jones' album that I want to react to. We got Kelly Uchis, and we got another R&B album. I think, Jesse Reyes as well, who released an album about a month ago that I never got to, that I want to cover as well. So R&B is coming this week. Many other projects to come, literally. All right, so I guess it's time to wrap it up. It's 11:30 in my time zone, and it's been a long day. Woke up early. So thank you guys so much for joining. I hope you really had a great time, enjoyed the stream, enjoyed the music. I'll be back maybe tomorrow, if not sometime next week, to continue reacting to the other projects I have on my list after being away for a little bit. And once again, for those who are kind of new, because since I've only been streaming on TikTok twice, my name is Zachary. You can call me Zach. I react to music. You can click on the link in my bio to have a look at my YouTube channel, where I have literally 2 years and a half of content on there. This is relatively new to me, for TikTok especially. Or you can also follow me on Twitch to see when I go live as well. And yeah, thanks for joining. Take care, guys. Have a good day, night, morning, day, wherever you are. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Cheers.